I was supposed to make a video on Shelbys though. I didn't, because I think life got in the way. But today I'm going to discuss it. How long this video is going to be, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to give you the bare bones. So this will be a precursor to a much more full contented video. It should probably be like hopefully less than an hour. So this is just the bare bones to get you to understand what I'm going to talk about in that video. Will be made. It will be made. So I haven't done any proper research. I'm just giving you the bare bones of the research that I've done. Right. So in the short, I said I was going to talk about Shelby's law. Now, Shelby was a police officer in 2018, I believe, that was murdered by her ex-boyfriend or her current boyfriend, who was initially abusing her. So initially she was being abused by this man and then stalked by this man and then eventually murdered by this man. Her family fought for justice. They also fought for this law to be enacted. So on the 8th of January, this law was enacted. What that means is women who are in domestic violence situations can be rest assured that if they do report their domestic partners, their partners will be put on a register. So it has to be at least once or twice that you have to report them. And as a part of the reporting system or process, they get put on the Shelby's Law Domestic Violence Registry. This register tracks who committed the crime, how many times they committed it, to whom they committed it, if they're going to therapy, did they consider to go to therapy, is the therapy working, are they doing what the therapist telling them to do, have they changed, and it's public. So if I have a domestic situation, we get divorced or our relationship breaks down, I get rid of him, but he's a little bit crazy still, and he's been reported at least twice, and he's on the register, and someone else comes along and dates him, they can check the register to see his behavioral patterns. And from what I gather, there are similar laws in other countries like the UK, Scotland, not sure about South Africa yet, but there are similar laws. So, in the video that's going to come, we're going to discuss the impact of the law. We're going to discuss whether there's pros and cons. If there's cons, how can it be fixed or what's the word? Not prevented. Ailed, not ailed. Let's just call it ailed. In order to protect us, and if it can be implemented in other countries. But I think personally it's a very good law to protect women. Very possible other victims of domestic violence can include children. I think it's one of the best possible things because it can actually help children prevent children from getting abused. Because what happens with domestic violence situations, the father normally goes from the mother and then just immediately without any warning hops onto the children. So it becomes like a dual thing where the mother and the children get abused. So sometimes it doesn't happen, it's not always the case, but it does happen. So it will also protect the children. That's one positive thing that I'm getting from this. So Shelby's Law will be up soon. Thank you very much. I will give you more background on the case as well. And then we'll talk about the law, how it was enacted, who enacted it, and all the other good stuff. See you in the next one. Bye.